Hi, and welcome to day 5 of our 10 Days to Better Posture Challenge. I'm so excited you're here with me. Today we are going to do all standing work and really focus on the backs of the shoulders so we can get really nice open shoulders in the front, nice lifted chest, and a nice upright, really confident posture. Let's get started with a stretch. So you can stand with your feet right underneath your hips stacked over heels, soft ribs in the front. So we're thinking hips over heels, ribs over hips, ears right directly over the middle of the shoulders. So that's your nice stacked posture. We're going to sweep the arms out to the side and up to the sky. From here, I want you to grab one wrist, either one to start is fine with me, and then use that hand to gently pull up. So we're lengthening through the side of the body. From there, we'll stretch up and over, press down through the feet as you lengthen up and out of the hips, and then bring it back. And right away, we switch hands. So you grab the other wrist, and then we pull it up, really lengthen, and then reach up and over. Good. Let's take that again. We'll repeat. So switch wrists, lengthen up first. Find that opening of the side body. We're finding that space. Good, and then bring it back. Switch, reach it up and over. Good. Let's do one more each way. You got it. Reach up and over. Start finding nice big deep breaths and reach up and over. Good. Very nice. Relax your arms down. Now sweep the arms forward as you round your upper back slightly. So we're dropping the head and collapsing the chest slightly. Sweep those arms forward and then stack that upper spine back up. Reach the arms up to the sky. Lift your chest, and as you lift your chest, I want you to bend your elbows and pull those elbows down towards your ribs, opening up the shoulders. And then relax the arms back down, come to a neutral position with your chest and head, and then do that again. So we sweep it forward, round, lengthen up, lift the chest, pull the elbows down, stretch. Take it again, sweep it forward. Reach it up, lift. Sweep it forward. I love this stretch so much. It's one of my favorites. I could do it all day. You should feel some movement happening in those shoulders. You might even feel a little bit of like snapping, kind of. It shouldn't hurt. If it hurts, limit your range of motion and make it just a little bit gentler. Maybe don't lift your chest as much, but it's okay to feel a little bit of stuff going on in there. One more. Beautiful. From there, we start to work the muscles in the backs of the shoulders. We're going to take our arms and make a 90-degree angle at the elbow and pull those into our waist. So I've got 90 degrees at the elbow, elbows right into the waist, feet parallel under the hips, and then from there we crease at the hip sockets, bend the knees. I still want you to really feel long through the spine. It can be so easy in this position to start to collapse. So you're going to think about your sternum really lifting forward and up as you do this, even though you're sinking the hips back. So maybe you can think about oppositional reach here from tail to sternum, like there's strings pulling those 2 points away from each other. Let's plug those arms back in, keep the neck long, maybe pressing back of the head back behind you a little bit, and then we just slowly rotate those arms out to the side, hold for a moment, and release it back in. So no equipment with these workouts. We're just using our own body weight and gravity here, so sometimes we need to make sure we move nice and slowly to really get the effects of the exercise. Also, we're working our rotator cuff here. Those are pretty small, quiet muscles, and we want to move slow enough that they have a chance to turn on and we don't let our bigger, louder muscles do the work for us. We'll take a few more there. Check in and make sure your chest hasn't collapsed, your head's not starting to drop down. Feel energy out of the crown of the head. Let's do 2 more here, 2. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of tightening of the belly every time you exhale. Now hold the position out. So you've rotated out, we're going to hold it there, and we're going to reach the fingertips away from each other to extend, and then pull back in. Ooh, I can feel I'm tight in my chest. That's actually a little bit of a stretch for me. You might feel a little stretch through your chest. That's great. If not, no big deal. We're strengthening the rotator cuff more. We're strengthening the backs of the shoulders, getting into the deltoids a little bit. Keep going like that. Reach. Again, we're moving nice and slow here to get all those smaller supporting muscles working. Reach. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to hold this squat position for 1 more moment. Go ahead and reach all the way out. Keep it out. and then circle those arms back around you, palms facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to lower those arms down, and then we're going to pull them back up where they just came from. Pull. Lower it down, reach it up. Lower it down, reach it up. Good. Again, it's almost like you're like pushing through wet sand. So you kind of create your own resistance. Push. Gravity's doing some of that too. And push. 2 more there. Press, reach. And reach. 1 more. We're going to hold it up there, stay. And then I want you to rotate the palms to face down towards the ground. And then rotate the palms back up. More rotator cuff. Rotate palms down. Rotate palms up. Rotate palms down. Rotate palms up. Keep going like that. Spiraling in the shoulders. So even though I'm talking about your palms, the movement's really coming from the shoulders. 3 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Relax from there. Straighten your legs. Maybe shake them out a little bit. That was a lot of time in that little mini squat position. And then we're going to do a standing exercise. Definitely a little bit of a balance component, but we're still working the shoulders and our upright position. So I want you to keep standing on your left foot and take your right foot and let it hang out just next to your left ankle. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. From here, we bend the left knee and reach the right foot back to tap it down on the mat as your arms reach up to bring biceps in line with ears, and then pull it back in, find your balance, right foot is off the ground. Take that again, reach it out, lengthen long. Reach again, a string is pulling your fingers and your toes away from each other. You get lengthening, you get stretching, you feel more active through your body. Try not to just like ride the movement, really make something of it. Reach it away. And pull it in. Let's do 3 more on this side. Reach it away. You should feel a little bit of work in your glutes on that standing side. Also super important for our standing, our balance, our walking. 1 more, I think. Reach and come back in. And then let's relax and let's do the other side. I start to talk about what should be going on in the body and I totally lose count. So left foot's coming up, right foot's standing, arms are reaching out long, and then we reach the chest forward, but not collapsing it, right? There's a lengthening up, tap it down, and then bring it in. Again, reach it out long, and bring it in. Again, reach it out long, and bring it in. A few more there. Feel that feeling of fingertips and toes reaching away. Good, and reach. 2 more. Keep breathing. 1 more. And pull it all the way in. Place both feet down. Let's just stand still for a second with the hips over the heels, the ribs over the hips, the arms drop down. I want you to roll your shoulders up to your ears and then pull them back and down. Maybe close your eyes, maybe keep them open, and just take a second to feel really strong and solid in your feet. And then feel your crown of your head just lengthening up to the ceiling. And you're all set for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for day 6.